Moving forward in our development, we're going to apply the Fiori for Web pattern to the missing transaction in our model, which is sales order. Also, we'll choose the list report floor plan again. We already know the functionalities that will be generated, so we can customize it directly before running it. The list of sales orders shows a filter by date because it's the descriptor attribute, but we would also like to have a filter to search the orders by customer name. Remember that, according to our transaction design, a customer can have many associated orders. Therefore, we define the new filter in the header content node of the list report tab. As for the grid that shows the list of orders, we don't want the identifiers of the order or the customer to be shown. When creating a new order, we don't want to see its identifier either, since, as we said before, the identifier attributes are based on an auto-numbered domain. So, we hide the ID in the Transaction tab screen. Okay, we also want to include an access to sales order in the master page menu. We go back to the root of the list report tab and enable the Include in Master Page menu property. We can't forget to look for the code of the icon that represents this entity. Now let's see all these changes together at runtime. We press F5. In the list of orders, we see the filter by customer name and don't see the order and customer identifiers. If we create a new order, we don't see the ID either. And we do see the access in Master Page menu. Perfect. We already have the screens as we wanted. Let's go back to the Launchpad. We're going to customize the card. We want this card to show a chart with the number of sales orders by date. How can we do it? Genexus offers the query object that allows defining dynamic queries in an intuitive and declarative way. And its output can be shown in different ways, for example, as a chart. To see the query object running, we must define a web panel with a query viewer type control that'll show the result of the dynamic query. In turn, to view this web panel in the Fiori Launchpad card, we must define it as a web component. What's a web component? It's a web object that can be executed independently like any web object, or that can be part of another web object, as we need here. Let's go then to Genexus to define the dynamic query and the web component. We create a query object named Sales Orders by Date and define its structure. We want to see each date with its number of registered orders. We save, and now define an object of web component type. From the toolbox, we drag a control of query viewer type, and in its object property, we declare the query object that we've just created. In the set of properties below output, we'll specify how to display the query output. We choose Chart. We enter a title for the chart, and choose the type of chart. We have many options to choose from. This time, we choose Donut. We can have it show the values, but initially we choose not to show them. We save. Okay, so what do we have to do now? Integrate this web component to the sales order card in the Fiori Launchpad. We go to the transaction. In the root of the List Report tab, we go to the Tile Type property and choose Web Component. Here we specify the object to show and set the size of the card to automatic. Now we can see everything running. We press F5. And there are more options for you to discover.